So just what is FEMA doing tonight to meet the needs of the thousands of people left homeless from the wildfires? To answer that, let's go straight to Maui and John Mills, External Affairs Officer with the FEMA Incident Management Assistance Team. John, people say they need food, they need water, they need power, they need shelter. Why is it taking so long for them to get it?
FEMA is deploying resources from across the federal government here to support the state. The state is in charge, and Maui County is playing an incredibly important role, obviously, in executing all of the efforts. FEMA is not in charge, but in a supporting role and coordinating across the entire federal government so resources get where they need to be. One thing to keep in mind is while FEMA is not running shelters, FEMA is helping make sure the shelters don't run out of food, water, cots, blankets, and other essential supplies. So when you see a point of distribution, such as one that Maui County is running in the Lahaina area, FEMA is helping ensure that the water doesn't run out and that people get the help they need. And as was mentioned in the report just before I came on, FEMA has already approved more than 1,300 households for assistance, meaning money is being sent directly to them to help them jumpstart their recovery.
We just heard also in the report about, and we've been hearing this from people we've been interviewing, frankly, for the last couple of days, that private groups and people and companies are using their own boats and that they're the ones oftentimes ferrying supplies to beaches. Why? I get that FEMA is providing the aid and that it's up to the local and county government to distribute it. Why does that not seem to be happening efficiently so far? Because this is something we've been hearing a lot.
And I think there might be some confusion and misinformation there, but there's the whole community responding here. So it's not just FEMA. FEMA is just part of a very large team. We have more than 600 federal responders on the ground right now, not just FEMA, but the U.S. Coast Guard, for example, which is in charge of the waterways. We have a dual status commander that's not under FEMA, but is with the State National Guard and is overseeing not only National Guard forces, but also Title X active duty forces, a few hundred of them in this response.
So what are the
Department of Health and Human Services is actively engaged, and the Environmental Protection Agency. There are multiple lines of effort underway right now in emergency services and mass care for survivors, along with temporary and longer-term housing needs, and also critical infrastructure. Debris removal will be a big challenge because of the nature of the debris. But I just want to tell you, this is an incredibly somber and respectful process that FEMA's urban search and rescue teams are going through. People had to run for their lives. The fire was moving so quickly, and they sought shelter anywhere they could. And unfortunately, I was told when I was in Lahaina in that hot zone yesterday, many of them just didn't make it, even though they sought shelter in a place they thought would be safe. And it's an incredibly sad situation. So our priority is helping locate the remains of those who lost their lives, while at the same time doing everything we can to help survivors. So we're giving them money, but we're also helping people get out of shelters and into hotels. And the state has a similar hotel program as well. And a hotel is going to be a better solution temporarily than a shelter.
I want to get back to the recovery effort. I understand that you're going to be bringing even more cadaver dogs onto the island to help in this effort.
So FEMA supports requests we get from the state, and that's why we had 20 cadaver dogs with our urban search and rescue teams, and now we're doubling that number. And the reason for that is it's not just a search in houses, but it's also a search in buildings and other locations that people sought shelter in. So you have to search all of these different areas, not just destroyed homes and destroyed buildings, but anywhere you might find someone's remains. And that's why it's a real challenge. And we also have very well-trained dogs, canines that are doing this, but it's hot and they're working 12 hours a day, and
difficult
you can't
conditions.
keep that pace with the dogs. You know, it's very difficult.
John Mills, you've got a lot of work ahead of you there on Maui. Thanks so much for taking some time out to join us and fill us in on what's going on. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.